wanted to show you my personal bottle collection here. We've got every Buffalo Trace Antique collection, the Old Forester Birthday Bourbon, and the Pappy Vertical.
Hey guys, Josh and Trevor here for another Whiskey Wednesday for Argonaut Wine and Liquor. Really special one today. I'm really excited about what we got. We're releasing our newest single barrel in our single barrel program. It's a High West double rye that's finished in port barrels, right? So for any of you who know a little bit about High West, they make an allocated release every year called Midwinter's Night's Dram. That is their higher end rye, again aged in port barrels. So we've been calling this Midwinter's Little Brother.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a baby Midwinter's, aged in an additional 10 months in port barrels, starting with the double rye, which is a classic and one of the best sellers ryes in the store. How can you go wrong? Man, definitely get the fruit on the nose.
Yeah,
like dark fruits,
like
plums,
a
dark
deep toffee
cherries.
thing too.
Yeah. I mean, it's fantastic. You get that good rye spice, a lot of fruit notes, some good sweetness.
Yep.
It's sitting at about 100 proof, so it's got like a big body and a nice mouthfeel. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, this bottle's really awesome, and I love what they did with the packaging. I love this new dark label. The opalescent bottle's really cool. So even after you're done with the whiskey, you can reuse the bottle for a bunch of stuff.
Right, yeah, it's a fantastic, everything High West does, they do a great job, and they're really innovative with coming up with cool things like this that they do to make their single barrel program special.
So next, this week was supposed to be the start of GABF, and as you know, summer's coming to a close, we thought we'd move on from our cocktail sidecars, and today we have a really special, it's called a barrel conspiracy from River North. So what we did, we took one of our old single barrels, it was a Kentucky wheated bourbon, sent it over to the guys at River North. They aged one of their imperial stouts in it, and this is the result. And you guys might remember we did release some of this earlier this year or last year actually, and we held some back because we were going to save it for the start of GABF. Obviously we can't do that, so we're releasing it today with some Bourbon County Stout from Goose Island. So really excited. I love this beer. It should get better and better in the bottle. So we've got some of this available. In the nose, it's got a really malty, syrupy, almost a little bit of maple, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely get the bourbon. The bourbon shines through.
And then, yeah, it's got the boozy quality from the bourbon. It started at, I believe, 12.9% ABV. That should go up in bottle a little bit. So it's probably a little higher than that now.
Yeah, it's really good. What I like is it's not overly sweet. You get that bourbon flavor, but it's not crazy sweet. A lot of these bourbon barrel aged stouts, I like them a lot, but a lot of them are really sweet. It'd be relegated to like a dessert beer or something for me. Right. I like that this one is not, like I said, overly sweet.
Yeah, I think you're dead on. The finish has really dried out as it's aged in bottle a little longer.
Absolutely.
It was a little bit sweeter kind of on the back end at the beginning of this, and the finish now is really dry.
Yeah.
So I think that's aging awesome, and is really worth a shot.
Absolutely. Then, as you guys can see, I just wanted to show you my personal bottle collection here. We've got every Buffalo Trace Antique collection, the Old Forester Birthday Bourbon, and the Pappy Vertical. Just kidding, these are not all my bottles. It is lottery season at the Argonaut. Fun time of year. Obviously, they're going to be releasing this year's Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, the Old Forester Birthday Bourbon, and the Pappy lineup. If you're not familiar with Argonaut's process, we always do a lottery. So the lottery starts today. Normally we started on October 1st, but we decided to do a day earlier this year. What you do is you come down to the Argonaut. Everyone gets one free, no purchase necessary entry. Fill out the form, drop your name in the box. But we like to do something for the people that come to Argonaut and buy our barrels, and we want to give you guys extra chances. So as always with our lottery, one free, no purchase necessary entry per person, but any Argonaut single barrel selections that you purchase during the time that the lottery box is out, you can get additional entries. So go pay for your bottle, get the receipt, fill out another entry form, staple your receipt to it, and you get extra entries at the Pappy Lottery. So, examples, both of these would get you extra entries because they are both Argonaut single barrels. So these are out on the floor today. We've got a lot of other barrels coming out in the next month or so that will also get you those extra entries. We should have a Four Roses single barrel coming out, a couple different Knob Creek barrels, Stranahan's, Old Elk, some more stuff from Buffalo Trace. So you're going to have a lot of options to come and get those extra entries.
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of my favorite time of year. This is always a good time of year to be a whiskey fan.
Absolutely.
So bunch of cool stuff coming out. This is awesome. Come on down, give it a shot. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.